Hola again, guys. I swear I live in this car, don't I? Happy Wednesday. Oh, you guys. I am headed back to Home Depot. Oh, the horsies are out. So beautiful. So pretty. Look at them doing the little stompy stomp. Doing the little stompy stomp. Sorry. I get distracted by the equine loveliness over there. Anywho, I'm heading back out to the Home Depot. You guys, I went outside at 8 o'clock. Little dude took off for school. My big dude took off for work. I watched Leave It to Beaver, and then when Perry Mason came on, I took off. Went outside, and I was feeling pretty okay. Muscle relaxers and ibuprofen did what they were supposed to do. And I was bound and determined to get something done. I knew I wasn't going to do the pavers because I didn't want to press my luck. Lady in a big old Chevy had to get in front of me. I ain't gonna argue. She in that big old SUV. But anywho, bound and determined to get something done, and I went out there and I'm looking around and I'm like, I really can't do what I wanted to do. So I was getting kind of discouraged and kind of frustrated and flustered, just kind of walking around in circles. You know how dogs do right before they go to sleep, you just go around in circles. I had no plan. So I ended up clearing off the area where I had planted my pumpkin seeds. Y'all remember that little area where the old fence was? Well, it was still full of roots and twigs and branches from the wisteria that was there and the jasmine and everything that had been growing there. And it was just this dusty, crusty pile of dirt and debris. And I had thought about planting something up there, but the dirt is really, really loose. Like when the kittens are up there playing, it's just coming down. So I'm like, no, I don't think I want to plant anything up there. Plus it's ugly, and it's just so ugly. Let me clean it up. So I ended up cleaning the snot out of that whole area back there. And I have plans for it. Well, not really plans, but I have an idea on how to make it look not so eyesore-y. Because even though it's cleaned up and better, it still just looks like dirt. I was able to clear the top wood from the retaining wall, so now it looks like the actual wall. Like the wall took a shape. And I'm thinking once my purple hearts grow in, those grow like crazy, and I end up filling pots and everything and bare spots with those flowers, and they take like crazy. So I'm thinking I'm gonna fill that area up top with purple heart. But for now, I want to prettify it, so I have to go to Dollar Tree. I want to get these, you know, the little black plastic fence things you snap together, the little decorative black plastic ones you snap along a row, and you can make like border and stuff with it. I actually had some yesterday, but I didn't have an idea exactly where I wanted to use it. But now that I've cleared off that area, I know it's going to be awesome there. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go by Dollar Tree after I go to Home Depot and pick up some of those. Hopefully they have them. Yesterday they had boxes of them, and I need 12. So hopefully they still have some available. But the reason I'm going back to Home Depot is because while I was out there cleaning up that area back there, one of the guys who usually comes out and helps me in my yard, I've known this guy for years, he was driving around and saw me puttering around out there and comes and chit-chats, and we're always chit-chatting. He's quite the little gardener himself, and he always has tips and stuff. This guy has come to my house for years, and he used to cut my grass, but now I have a grass guy. But anywho, he saw me out there, and he comes and talks, friendly guy, and we start chit-chatting, and I told him about the plans I had, and how I didn't think, I was going to be able to get much done today because we're supposed to have bad storms tomorrow. I didn't think I was going to get much done today, and he offered to set up my pavers. He goes, well, where do you want your pavers? I can put them out there. I'm like, no, you don't have to, blah, blah, blah. Because, I kind of wanted to do do it myself. Y'all know how I am. But I was like, I have no patience. I know I didn't want to wait for my big dude on Saturday when we were going to be out there. So I was like, okay. So he put my pavers out under my little potting bench, and come to find out, the plan I had was not going to work, because if I laid out the pavers like I wanted to, it was going to stick out too far in the walkway and we were going to be tripping on it. So he made it, he found some loose bricks in the yard, so he made it to where my little planter box will sit. Oh, this car scares me every time I don't use a signal. He set it up to where the planter box is sitting off of the dirt, and it planting bench, and it looks okay. And then he did the area for my barbecue grill. We just need nothing fancy, you know. He evened out the ground and laid them out, put my grill back on there. But I was 3 short of making it perfect. I'm a little OCD, and there's a little bit of dirt left showing that I think would look better with 3 more pavers. So I'm going back for those 3 pavers to finish that little area. And then I told him that I had wanted to mark off areas for potted plants, and then I had wanted to make like a little circle for my seating area and my fire pit. Do you know this man helped me lay out the shape? Now, we ain't experts. We just kind of rolled with the idea we had. I just wanted a circle. It ain't a perfect circle, but it's definitely getting to what I want. Like in my head, it's gorgeous, and it's just a few baby steps, you know, we took to getting it prepped. And then he had to leave because he works at night, and then he had to leave. So I'm like, you know, I just appreciated him so much. He was just out there talking and just having a good time. So I'll show you guys the progress when I get home. But yeah, I have a few things to pick up here. I actually want to pick up a few more of the red pavers, because like I said, the area that I wanted my little planting bench on, I ended up with a couple extra pavers that I didn't have any use for. So when we outlined the area for my pots, he gave me the idea. He goes, you know, you could set out these extra pavers and then put your pots on top of it. I was like, oh, that'd be cool. You know, it would help with drainage and stuff like that. I'm like, that'd be cool. So I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I had 5 pavers left, and I wanted an even 6 because I made a little design out there for my pots to actually sit on. So I need 1 more red paver, 3 more gray pavers, and then I made a list. I made a list of things that I need. So I'm gonna go in here real quick. I'm not gonna take y'all in there. I know done bored y'all enough with the Home Depot. But I'm just super excited, guys. I am super excited. I got out there at 8 o'clock. It's 1:39. I just left the house. I haven't had lunch. We're out there drinking bottled waters and my lemonade Kool-Aid, but I haven't had lunch, and I'm starving. But I want to get done what I need to get done, because I'm not going nowhere tomorrow. I ain't gonna be out in no bad weather, and I want everything set down, especially the pavers. That way when it rains, the wet will help them settle into the ground. But yeah, it's not fancy by any means, but it's gonna be pretty. It's gonna be pretty enough for me, if that makes sense. Oh, I better not park here because I'm gonna need my trunk available. So let me park this way. Okay, so I'm gonna run in here and get my few things real quick, and then I'm probably gonna run across the street to Wendy's or something, because I am hungry and I don't want to get the shakes. But I'll see you guys when we get home, and I'll show you guys what we got done. child, I had to sit and rest. My back is killing me. Something about these pavers. I'm sitting right next to the air unit, so if it turns on, I hope y'all can hear me. You guys, I'm so friggin' hard-headed and stubborn and impatient. I can't wait for nobody to help me. If my friend hadn't helped me out this morning moving these pavers, I know I would have done it myself, and I probably wouldn't have been able to walk right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 pavers. A couple of trips back and forth to the car. And it's not the carrying, it's stooping. And then I didn't want to just drop them because I don't want them to break. They're just cement. But, yeah, I had to take me a little break. But it's pretty out here, guys. I know it's loud. Sorry, we live right by the freeway. Not too far away from the freeway. You can hear all the noise. But, yeah, I'm going to try to lay out these pavers. That way, like I said earlier, if it rains, everything will get mushy and settle in. I just have to lay the 3 back here behind me. There's one of them. And then the plan for the other 5 red ones is to make a base for my fire pit in case there's any sparks or anything. I'll show you guys what we've done so far today. He did ask if he wanted, if I wanted him to come back, but I was like, no, it's okay. I mean, he's a nice enough guy, but, and he's in his 30s, so it ain't like he's looking at me like, hey, baby, or anything like that. It's just, I don't want people to get too comfortable with me, you know what I mean? But I do appreciate that he helped me, and he was so funny. I wanted to record the doings out here. That was my plan, but he wasn't comfortable with being on the YouTube streets, which is fine. A lot of people are geeked out or weirded out by that. But so I didn't get to record everything we did, but I'll show you guys in a little bit. And then I'm looking, when I left here, I was like, woohoo, we did awesome. Now that I come back and I'm looking at it, our circle don't look like no dang circle, y'all. Our circle is struggling. And then he's so funny because after we put it on there, to us it looked straight. We know it ain't straight, but it's as straight as we could get it because it was getting old. He's like, we could have made it a heart shape, or we could have tried to do a star for Texas. I'm like, we barely made a friggin' circle. But I thought that was cool because he does, he gardens, and he has a nice little patch in his back because all of our yards are the same size. And he successfully grows vegetables in pots. So we were talking, and he thinks I'll do all right. He's not too sure about the Dollar Tree seeds because he buys his at the gardening center up the street. But like I said, when I was on YouTube, those people were like super happy with the results they got. But if my back weren't the way it is, and I'm so leery of it, I probably would have gone ahead and got the bags of mulch, but they're only $2.50. I got one bag of mulch because I have an idea for the front. I'll share all that with you guys. I hope these videos aren't boring, those of you that just love the thrift and shop with me of it all. But y'all know I just love being out here. Love being out here amongst the bugs. Well, not the bugs, but the sun. These mosquito hawks are friggin' bad. I wonder if they really eat mosquitoes. I don't know. But yeah, parts. That's a school bus. Parts are coming together. Parts are still a disarray. But I'm going to sit here and let the knot get out of my back, and then I'll get up and show you guys what's going on. So these are the ones he laid down this morning. In the future, in the next few weeks, I might get fancy and space them and leave gaps between, and then line and fill in with rocks or mulch. One bag of rocks wouldn't be too expensive just to fill in the little gaps like grout. But this part right here is what was driving me insane. You see how 3 more would fit in there perfect? So there's 1. There's 2 and 3. And yeah, I mean, we just wanted them down. I wasn't thinking of aesthetics. But like I said, I think it might be cuter separated some, the gap filled with stone or mulch. But anywho, so there's that. Then over here, I had originally lined it out way the heck out here, but it stuck out too far. So I went ahead and moved it in. And these are the extra tiles that I had left over from where I wanted to put my potting bench on. So I had 5 left over. This is one of the ones I just got. So you see what I'm trying to do? What my friend suggested was put tiles down, and that's where you can set your plants. And there's my little tomato. I need to refill my little water fountain. And the water fountain is there because I have a stump right here that I wanted to cover, and I don't have a chainsaw to grind it down to the dirt, so for now it's going to be there. And these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 are going to go under my fire pit in my circle. Now you see how my circle ain't really a circle? This looks like the tortillas I used to make when I was first learning how to make tortillas. Almost a circle, but not quite. But I'm going to play around with it a little bit. We're going to have a nice good rain, so I won't have to hammer in as much in dry dirt, because we have clay soil, and some of it right now was real soft, but some of it around the back there was real hard. But yeah, I want to put these tiles up under here and then reshape the circle. On my to-do list is to get some cushions for my chairs, the mulch. Okay. Look at the wall. Do y'all remember what it looked like? I'll try and insert footage in case y'all weren't really like caring or, you know, looking at other parts of the video. But this is where the kittens play, and it was all of this was covered in old roots and stuff. And this is what I started off doing this morning, just to keep busy. And I think it came out pretty okay, but I had to cut back a lot of the roots and stuff. But it left me with just that little piece of my neighbor's property, and I was able to clear the top of the retaining beams. So this is where I'm gonna put the little gates that I got at the Dollar Tree all along here, kind of like in case make it look not so blech. I need a new tablecloth for my table. These are all of my goose and white planters that I had on the little shelf that was sitting next to my grill forever and ever and ever. I don't want to get rid of them. I love my little swan and goosey collection, but they're sitting here right now because I'm gonna use the shelf they sat on as a plant shelf. It's a perfect size for a plant shelf. These are all my picks and brackets and stuff that I have to decide whether I'm gonna keep, use, or toss. Y'all remember these yellow bags I got at the Black Friday? I'm using one of them. This is soil from pots that my plants had frozen in. I removed all the stones and weeds and nasty, and if it smelled like poop, I threw it away. But if it just smelled like wet dirt, I went ahead and put it in this bag. It's porous, so it's breathing. And I did a smell test this morning, and it smells just fine. It smells like a bag of soil. So we're going to repurpose this weekend. The leaves I had in that pile that we were going to use at the bottom of our planters, I went ahead and bagged up. I didn't realize there was this many leaves. We don't have this many planters. I don't think we're going to need this many leaves, so I think one of these bags is going to be tossed. This is still chaos. These are my little bird baths and bird feeders that I actually need a deck for, or really wide beams to screw them onto. I threw away the cushions that were here because they were sun faded, so that's on my to buy list. I need 2 pretty cushions out here. These are my plant stands. Definitely going to use them, just don't need to use them right now because we haven't planted anything. These are the new babies. These are the new baby fern. My kitty! Hi! Hello, precious one. Hello, Polly Gray. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. You gonna let me pet you again, or are you over me? Hi, Polly Gray. Hi, baby. Oh, you little fart. Hi, Polly Gray, you tease. I thought that was... Look at the way she sachets. Come here. Come here. I'm stooping and I shouldn't be. Come here. Come here, precious little baby. Hello. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Silky. So silky. Oh. I'm hurting myself. Oh, I want to grab her. put all my aloes together just to keep them all together. Like I said, there's no cohesion. Nothing makes sense in this friggin' yard. There's all my tiles. I finally found a home for those fake ivies. I don't know if they're going to stay there or not, but I think they look pretty okay. I see a lot of people using these as planters in this way. Most have like sunflowers or pretty flowers in them, but this is what I'm going to use it for because it worked. But I need to give my birdhouses a fresh coat of spray paint. My brother said he'll come and help me nail my pieces of siding over the eaves again this Sunday, so I set them over to the side for right now. Mickey Mouse's nose is broken. I love these, but they no longer work. I don't know what to do with them. Oh, come here. Looky. Wait, I can't stoop. Okay. I told y'all I was gonna grab her. Anywho, yeah, they're broke. They don't work, and I don't want to mess around with trying to unscrew rusty screws to put new batteries in it. So as much as I love them, I might get rid of them. I went ahead and cleaned out all this. I cleaned all the pots with the dirt in it, cleaned all that out. I don't know what I'm gonna put in here. Polly Gray. Oh, I just love you so much. Oh my goodness, I do. Can't pick you up again. Polly Gray, you gotta learn to trust me. Don't scratch me. Okay, I'll put you down. Okay, here. Up here. Don't peel my flowers. Sorry guys, I'm totally distracted. And my coverall rubbed off. I think it rubbed off on the kitty cat. But anywho, I'm gonna try and do the pavers under my fire pit and drop those 3, and then I'm going in because I hurt. So it's better. Now I'm not so disturbed by such a big piece of dirt over there open. So it's better. Howie. I need that for when I'm cooking. That's where I put my stuff down. Well, that's what I'm going to use that one for. I got that at Black Friday and had plants on it when they were sitting inside during the winter. But now I'm going to use it out here. I need to clean my grill, poor little thing. Get all this situated. Here's everything we're gonna use this weekend. I need to do one more sweep of the pots and see if there's anything else I don't want. I do have another one. I thought I had another one of these. I'm actually gonna use that for what I'm trying to create up front. I'm so inspired by Pinterest. But yeah, all of these pots will have something in them. But this is my raggedy corner. Some of y'all might think my entire yard is raggedy, but this is my raggedy corner. And these right here, these little radio flyers that I had so many intentions of doing creative things with, are now full of knickknacks. The stuff that I set inside the flower pots is a lot of this stuff, so I need to go through that and either get rid of or give away. I don't know. But yeah, so there's lots and lots of mess still in the yard. I'm very Sanford and Son. Oh, let me show y'all what I ended up with at this angle. I ended up with a walkway, y'all. Ended up with a catwalk, and there's a kitty on it. Right to my plants. Now I'm probably going to swap these out because these aren't going to grow anytime soon. I think I want to put one of my rose bushes here. Anything that's alive and thriving right now, I think I want to put in place of these trying to come back to life pots. But look, guys, I have a trail. I have a little walking trail. Okay, now I'm going to try and put these under my fire pit, and I'm going to try and catnap Polly Gray over there. Look, they're making pee-pee and poo-poo in my yard. So rude. So rude. The mama was over there doing it. Martin came out here and did it. Oh, y'all don't want to see that. Why do things look good in my head, and then when I put them into play, they look like this? I still hold on to hope that once I straighten out the circle to look like a circle and not some third grade tortilla, line it with weed barrier, and drop in some mulch with some cute little cushions, it's gonna be lovely. Look into my zit. You are powerless against its power. Oh, you guys, I still want to be out here. I want to put up my little fence thingies over there. There's still so many hours of daylight left, and tomorrow it's going to be storming. From here, I like the way it looks. From over there, I don't like the way it looks. I wish I had grass, guys. And I wish I had grass. I've tried all kind of grass. Even those bare spot seeds that you can pick up anywhere, don't take. I'll get a few little sprigs and then they blow away or wash away in the storms. Y'all see this though? I need to dig these up. We'll pull them up. Not really dig. They're not deep down dug, but I need to pull these up and reform the circle. I don't know what happened in the last few years that circle, you know, the ground shifting and everything, erosion and all. It's no longer a circle, but y'all know I ain't good at circles apparently. But look, there's hardly any walk room here. So what I'm thinking is, it's a dead tree, guys. It's dead. It looks like something out of Poltergeist. Remember the tree that attacked the little boy? It's a dead tree, but I kept it because I attached these things. And this is, I keep looking at it, I'm like, Mel, really? Pull them plastic flowers off. Shame on you. Even though I have fake greenery over there. Anywho, I think I'm just gonna take those down and have my tree guy come and chop it down to the bottom and see if he can grind it down to the ground. That way that part will be open. Like we can walk from here to the grill and places beyond without falling. Because the only thing now though is that I planted Purple Heart and it is aggressive and it's already grown out of its little brick. You see that? And honestly, it was growing out here last summer, so it's gonna take a lot of work for me to dig up the root, because they root deep and they come back year after year. So whether the bricks are there or not, the tree is there or not, they will grow wild and we're still gonna have to be walking over them. So I don't know. I think me and my pimple are done for today though. Ah! These mosquito hawks are kind of dumb. They get stuck in your hair. I walked in with 2 in my hair yesterday. But I think that's all for today. I had intended to get in the kitchen and do a little something, but I actually need to play bakeress or chef out here. I need to refill my bird feeders and I need to make the nectar for the hummingbirds, but I need to move my bird feeders, not my bird feeders, my hummingbird feeders, because according to the instructions and other things that I've read, you're not supposed to put the pollination, you're not supposed to put the syrup, whatever, the nectar, you're not supposed to leave it in heat. I'm sorry, I'm tired. The longer I sit here, I'm starting to get, my body's starting to like wind down. You're not supposed to leave the nectar in direct sun because it'll spoil. I didn't know that. So I need to find some nice shady spot. There's some good spots back here that I could put them in. I just worry about the cats. I don't want to put a pole, a shepherd hook or anything too close to anywhere where a cat might pounce, because I don't want the birdies, any birdies, to die. But yeah, my body's starting to crinkle up. I may not be able to get out of this chair. So I think I'm going to end this little video. Me and my pimple bid y'all adieu. And I hope you guys are having a wonderful Wednesday. I hope you guys roll into a wonderful Thursday. Stay safe tomorrow if you're local with this crazy weather we're gonna have. And until my next go around, guys, I love you bunches. Bye.